Citroen DS3 2011 Petrol, removal of the fuel pump. So at the back here, now it's easier just to take the battery out and the battery housing out, which is quite straightforward. A couple of bolts down here, take the battery out, move over these components to make room for that. Then to remove the actual pump, you've got a 12mm spanner here, which is quite tight, but it does move. Then you've got this pressure gauge here. If you pull it towards you, push that down, it just slides off quite easily. So you push it towards you, push down, and then it'll just slide off. Now of course fuel is going to leak out, but once the pressure's out of the pipe, that will stop. But it'd be nice to block any holes to prevent, you don't want fuel everywhere. Then you've got three nuts, or let me show you, 3 torques. One here and one just beneath. Now there's a plastic protector for your loom, but that just pops out of the hole there. If you look there, it will just lift up out. That's actually, that little nodule there goes in this hole just to hold it in place really. Pull that out and then you can get quite easily then to the, it's quite hard to get a good image on this, but to the torque that is underneath. And then there's another torque that you can just poke through and you can feel it behind. That when the torque spanner is in, it's easier if you put your fingers there. You can get to it and undo it like that. Try not to lose the nut, and then this whole thing will then just wiggle off. And that's it. And you can't see an electrical connector apart from this. Oh, there's one there, sorry, my mistake. So there's an electrical connector here. So there's a little tab there, you just push it and that will just slide down. So yeah, part 2 when it comes off. There's the connector, and you do push it inwards and it slides off. You don't pull it out, you push it in. So as you turn it, fuel comes out, but not much. Then we're going to push that and pull it back. There you are, and some fuel came out. I've got some tissue there catching it. And yeah, it literally just slid off easily. Just take it easy. You don't want any sparks, this is fuel. Keep this high so it doesn't leak. I think I'm going to tie it up with a cable tie now. So we'll take the back one out first because that's the hardest. Like that, and then put your fingers at the other end that you can't see, just to not lose the bolt, and they're not too tight, they're just a pinch really. And we've cable tied the pipe. There's bolt number 1, remember the washer, don't lose the washer. But yeah, they're not even that long. Okay, we're ready for the second one. There is a similar one just above it, so just don't, it's bigger anyway, but just remember it's the lower one down. I've got my little magnetic finder ready, and they are magnetic bolts, which was needed. When I put them back, I'll just put some grease in there to hold that on as I just feed it through so I don't drop it. You'd be surprised grease can hold that in place. Okay, last one. Hopefully we've got some daylight left, and then we better wiggle it out. And we've ordered another one. We don't know if this one's faulty, but if it's not, the one we've ordered, which is used, we will just send it back and just put this back in if it doesn't fix the problem. Again, the magnet helps. So in theory, a wiggle will remove this. I'm going to put some gloves on. I don't want to cut myself. You know what it's like when you're yanking things. Right, well I'll try and film it as I wiggle and we'll see what happens. Yeah, it looks like it's coming off very loosely. So we still need to undo the back pipe, the 12mm pipe, so we'll do that. So the part doesn't arrive maybe tomorrow, but probably the day after. So we'll just lift it out. And yeah, give it a clean up, have a good look at it. In the hole, let's have a look in the hole. Let's look at this first. So there's your pump. I mean, I can't, there's no play there or anything obvious. There's oil there, which is that, I'm guessing that's meant to be there. But like I said, I got nothing to lose because I'll return the other one if it's no good. Pay the postage back and say sorry. Also tomorrow I'll be fitting the replacement and driving. If I get the same errors, then at least I've ruled out that it's the fuel pump. I still can't find if there's a fuel sensor. And that's what we've got so far. So fingers crossed, who knows, if we're lucky it will work. I can't see any other sensors there. So that was part one. Bye for now, all the best.